Alright, here's where we're at. And I'll be honest, it's not anywhere closer, but we can get lights back there. I talked to that rotary place, and they came back with a couple suggestions, checking grounding wires and stuff. I see one over here is ripped off. Couldn't tell you where the other end is. I've been kind of trying to dig through this fucking mess of wires. That's not it. And I just have a bunch of just loose connectors and other miscellaneous shit. Hopefully I can stack you right there. I traced a ground back up over here. Don't know if you can really see that. Back up over here. It's actually this guy right there. I traced him to this, and we're jumping into it. I don't know if that's our issue or not. You know, I have some, again, undone connections that who the fuck knows where they are supposed to go to. This is just like a little, it loops in on itself and then branches off into this loom right here, which does run up there. Yeah, I got a bunch under the dash, but I'm pretty sure those are all probably for things in the dash. This guy over here, this little guy, I thought maybe that was an issue because it grounds up there. But that looks like it's grounded. It has one of the eyelets bolted into it, not just like wrapped around the bolt, kind of like what you and I were talking about the other day, Dad. When we were working on it the other day, there was something jumpered into one of these sets of wires. I don't remember which one, but it was like clean cut, so he just kind of put it off to the side, you know. But I have a bunch of, there's like, you know, these two are disconnected, which I finally found maybe that's the issue. These two go together, but they don't really seem to reach far enough to like actually go together. No, I guess so. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe I should jump them back together. Got like this brown and tan one. Same kind of issue. It's cut. Jump those back together. This black and white one I have not found, but I'm sure it's probably hanging out in there somewhere. You know, but if I put them back together, is that gonna damage anything? I mean, I just don't know enough about this kind of shit. I got this one, which was clearly cut. So it's not like it rubbed itself apart. Same with all these other ones. I mean, they seem, maybe not this one, they all seem cut. Maybe. Let's see if I can get a closer shot of that guy. You can see it. But that shop does seem pretty cool. I mean, they responded to an email and they're like, yeah, don't bring it in yet. You know, try X, Y, and Z, let us know. Try X, Y, and Z, let us know. A full OEM rebuild is like $7,000, but it does come with like road testing and shit. So like in theory, it's all up and running at that point. But I definitely do not have $7,000 to give them to get that going. Yeah. And then in the engine bay, get my flashlight. I took off one of the turbo inlets just to get more access. But everything's like buried under this manifold. That's what I'm calling it. I'm not entirely sure if that is the right terminology. But there's all of this wiring down in there. It's not a very good shot, but I'm doing the best I can with the camera angles. There's all that shit, and they said look at some of that stuff that runs into the coil pack, which is, get the light set up. You can see this blue cord right there that runs into the coils, which are buried back there. It's not really a better way to show you what's going on back there. So it's almost like I need to take this off, right? And this tracks down into the intercooler, or maybe the radiator. No, yeah. And that would give me better access. But then I still have, again, what I'm calling the manifold up top, just absolutely burying everything. Underneath it. And it just makes it very unfortunate to get to anything or see anything. You know, so that's where we're at, and that's what I got. I am still at a roadblock. I still don't really know where to go from here. Giving it a little bit more time, obviously, to come up with a couple different options to try. Like I said, maybe putting those wires back together in there. I'm not entirely sure. I did take, you'll notice, the transmission tunnel cover out. It is sitting in the back. I have a new one that's unbroken, or less broken, that'll place in. Problem is the ones I bought, I didn't realize they were silver, and I'd kind of like it to be all black, but maybe I just take the plastic pieces out and paint them nice with like a matte finish or something, I don't know. But yeah, I got pieces for the dash and that instrument cluster. I got a new tachometer cluster, or instrument cluster, not entirely sure the appropriate thing to call it. Go up and pop up and see this stuff. So yeah, got a couple pieces. There's the transmission tunnel. Here's the center dash console with hot and cold. I'll need to find like buttons and stuff to go in there. New instruments. I have them sitting up on like cardboard and bubble wrap, so they're not like connected to anything metal. And then I got the like little transition strip thing right here for the door that will sit and cover up some of this shit right here, which is kind of nice. But unfortunately, like I kind of said before, cosmetics on hold until we get it running. Here's that wire that was spliced in somewhere. But again, it's cut on the other end. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, it doesn't look... There we go. It does not look like it was ripped apart. So it's hard for us to believe that it was damaged when I took the roll cage out, and that was the issue. So, yeah. Let me know what you think.